What's going on, Culture Unplugged, fellas? Welcome back to another great episode. If you are new here, welcome. This is a digital space where you can be able to be yourself. You can be able to listen to my tips as I engage and talk about different topics that may have happened in my 20s or still happening today. So this is a great place for us to chat and communicate. So thank you for joining in. If you're returning, welcome back. Again, for the new folks, and always every video, help grow the channel by liking and subscribing to this channel right down there, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video that I decide to drop. And so today we're going to be touching on a few topics that definitely has been on my mind, and but definitely I wanted to kind of talk about as far as Cartagena. So don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about Cartagena and we'll get into the video. Let's get it unplugged. So fellas, if you have watched my channel, I have tried to touch on different topics around travel, and I have some future trips that are coming up. I'll be going to South Africa at the end of September. Dropping some dope views. I got a drone to kind of do some amazing views and of the top part of Cape Town, which was pretty much where I'll be. So kind of get a nice aerial view, and then I'll be going to Thailand in January. So a lot of different times where I'll be able to travel. I want to be able to take you with me. And so talking about Colombia, I know I've been quite a few times, and each time has been a little different. Like each time I've gone about 5 times. Each time I've gone, I got a little something from the rainwater. I always felt, when I always went, I was like, okay, I'm having a good time. I want to experience something different. Now, a lot of guys go, really because your money can stretch, really far when you're down there. You can have a really good time. We got pretty much everything that you could find Miami-wise. You can really go to Colombia and experience, right? Like I've talked about it before. Cartagena, especially like Boca Grande, all that makes up that space of Cartagena. There is just something about it. And I'm going to get to it. I want you to first like, subscribe if you haven't already. Visit covenantculture.com and stay to the end of this video because I want to get into it. I really want to touch on this subject for me and why I feel that it has changed. Like I think I'm starting to get tired of Cartagena. So, and I was kind of getting into this subject. I'm starting to get tired of Cartagena because it honestly is, there's a lot of wonderful things about Cartagena. Let me just say that first. Before I even get into the subject, if you've never gone, you gotta go. If you're someone who is like a travel person, just go and enjoy yourself. You're gonna have a good time because there's such a rich history of culture. First of all, for Black people as well, it was a major port of slavery. So if you want to be able to see people who are descendants of, from back in the time who are still there to this day, their descendants are there and thriving, in their own way through the culture. You can see that, so there's just a lot of that special part of it. But the food, the music, the overall views, all of that is wonderful. Tourism, a lot of times the people really try to make sure, you're protected as a tourist. But there is a dark side to this. Anytime you go to a country, lots of people go and you have a good time, it gets fun. There's also a very real, sad, even, dark side to the whole story of what makes Cartagena so great. You know what I'm saying? Like there's that wonderful piece that Colombia is just a beautiful place. There's people go for all kinds of reasons to do surgeries. I've seen that as well play out. I've seen people who go there to buy real estate, great opportunity. But if you are someone who is, interested in nightlife, there's just that thing where you're gonna walk down the street, you got like a 4 or 5 year old, tugging on your shirt to get your attention to get money. And for me, it's just scary because I don't never want to see no kids get into, any issues with grown adult people that are might seem commonplace in other countries, and to try to bring something evil that would just affect them. I don't like that. So for me, coming to Cartagena, I'm getting tired of, I guess, the same things, right? Like the same populated areas that people go out for. I really would like to need to do something different. I would say that. Like, again, no shade on whatever you decide to do, whatever's your mission to go to Colombia. You want to be loved on, you want to meet somebody, you want to make a new friend, or you just want to, go somewhere on an affordable rate, wherever was your drive. But for me, once you get to experience something enough of a good amount of times, there's that time where you just get like, okay, overwhelmed, and you get like, okay, I've seen this over before. Like, I get tired of going there and you can't get no change from nobody. You pull out, the Colombian money, whatever, pull out your, money, whatever. You just can't get change easily, right? You have to always worry about necessarily, making sure you watch your drinks. You never know what anybody could be plotting on you, anything like that. I'm not being paranoid, but it is a country of being people who are opportunists and will try to find a way, to get money any way they can. So if you got a country where everybody is looking for money, everybody is like super, super hungry, hustle mentality, and there's poverty, like extreme amounts of poverty going on, anything's bound to happen. You got a lot of popular areas that people go, to find women. You know what I mean? Like, there's clubs that you can pull up on, you go in there, and it's just the same thing. It's like an interaction they already are going to those clubs with the expectation that you're going to, pay for sex. Like, you are going to go there to check on them, meet them, and communicate with them, and that's it. And that's where it's like, for me, I'd like to go somewhere where I can communicate with somebody, get to know somebody, and it not be, oh, well, this is a transaction. So that there's that real, feeling of being dirty. If you're walking in the areas of the old city and you're going to either clubs like Dolce Vita, Space, Delirium, like these are some of the nightclubs where it happens. Now, again, if whatever your motion is, whatever your mission is all you. If you want to experience that, you can go there, you can do that. But at the end of the day, you want somebody that you can legitimately get to know, not it be a transaction deal. At least for me, everybody got their own drive, but for me, it's like, ugh, I'm starting to get over that. I would say another thing for me is just that you can get tired. You can get tired if you go there enough times. You've seen it. You've done it all. It's like, okay, you're ready for something new. You're ready for something, more exciting. Like, I haven't gone on the San Andreas, or San Andreas, I should say, from the islands, the Rosario Islands. I didn't get to experience that yet. My next time going, I'd like to go maybe to Santa Marta, which is a little bit 2 hours north from Barranquilla, which I think altogether is about 4 hours from Cartagena. But it ain't so many of us out there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us that have watched these channels about Colombia, we've gone so many times. We've been able to go to Cartagena, and it's gotten full. Cartagena is like wide open. Everybody's in Cartagena. Everybody from the U.S. who was going to the DR all the whole time, many of times, they're going to they're going to Cartagena. And the best kept secret is if you can pull yourself into another direction where the crowds are not so crazy and not many people are there, then I would definitely say visit Barranquilla, visit Santa Marta. Santa Marta especially is kind of like, a distance away, since you're flying in directly into Cartagena. It's a distance, but from what I'm hearing and the views, it is worth every bit of that time because it's extremely cheaper. And this is the next thing too. So prices are going up. Prices have gone up in the hotels in Cartagena because there's been so much increase in tourism down there, especially in that area. What used to cost $40 a night to sleep in, if you're comfortable, now costs $70 a night, $50 a night, $60 a night. So it's going up. Whereas Santa Marta, it's about $30, give or take $25. I've seen really nice hotels, 4-star hotels, 5-star hotels, not costing anywhere near where Cartagena is going to charge you right now. So you have this lift in tourism, and sometimes you ain't trying to be around all them different kind of people that's trying to turn up around you. Sometimes you want to be somewhere where you're secluded and you can relax. Maybe you done been there, done that. Maybe you were that person who was on that party bus that drives around the different areas in Cartagena, and you got tired of that, or maybe you stayed plenty of times with Boca Grande, seen the same people, seen the same faces, ate the same food. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get tired. And so for me, I would suggest if you go and I haven't been to Medellin yet. Medellin, everybody's talking about Medellin too. Is it like that one person that says they either like Cartagena versus Medellin or you like Medellin versus Cartagena? So I say go where you feel like you would feel excited, comfortable. I like being by water, so typically that's going to be me. I'm not going to be more pro Medellin because what I'm hearing, Medellin is just real urban, city-like, but beautiful in its own way as well. So for me, as far as Cartagena, if you are someone who's been, you probably feel the same way. It's easy to get tired of Cartagena and you want to try something different. You want to see something different. So don't be afraid to explore. There's the flights in between from, within Cartagena, within Colombia especially, are cheap. A $30 ticket will take you, directly to Medellin from Cartagena, or take you to Cali, Colombia, or Barranquilla. It'll be a lot cheaper that way. But yeah, I don't want to necessarily be going to the same spots, see the same, faces, and it'll be the same transactions. And if you don't know Spanish, like for me, I don't know Spanish. I use just the Google help. You're gonna struggle, and I know I have struggled, but you're gonna struggle just trying to communicate some simple things. I could challenge you to use Duolingo, but I don't necessarily use it often. But it is a great tool, just able to test out your own Spanish and practice. But yeah, if you're somebody interested in going to Cartagena, go to Cartagena. If you've never gone, I highly suggest it. I'd say if you would like more of an experience, do as much of the water activities and get the most out of that. That's going to be where, it may be really exciting for you. See something historical. I know I've done some fun things, experienced some history, and all that's been wonderful. But don't rock with just the same areas, the same hotel, the same, you're going to get burnt out, I'm telling you. But I hope this video was informative. Let me know whatever question you have about Cartagena. I'm so excited to even drop the next video. And then I'm kind of leading up to getting ready for South Africa. So I'll be in Cape Town, South Africa at the end of September. I've got Vegas planned up. I've got Atlanta planned up. So I'm gonna be few places in these next coming weeks, but stick around for more great videos. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. and keep growing Cultured Unplugged. Get it growing, get it growing. Share, 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 and leave a comment. I appreciate all feedback. All right. So, anyways, I appreciate you. Y'all have a good day, whatever y'all are doing, and we'll catch up for the next video. Let's get it unplugged.